What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
From an uncertain conclusion to no chemistry between the leads and even confusion about Bucky's true identity, here are 10 mistakes and plot holes in Zombies 3. We've decided to start with a predictable plot. Before we get into details, we want to say that the next plot holes and mistakes were pointed out by viewers, and we personally love the Zombies franchise. Now, I don't agree with some fans saying that the entire plot of the film was predictable. Yeah, I do believe that after the major cliffhanger in the second film, we were all anticipating Addison to reveal herself being an alien, but I don't think the entire film is predictable. Some fans do, and according to them, the third installment feels a bit slow for the last hour. The issue is, as they say, that the film's story could have been told in less than 30 minutes. There are some fans who claim the film could have used fewer musical numbers, and some fans strongly believe that making Addison an alien was a huge mistake. A terrible one. You see, most fans were into the idea of Addison being a vampire. I can understand them. I also want to see vampires in the Zombies universe. It would be so fun to see them interact with all of the other species, especially now that Legacies has been cancelled. This could happen in the potential Zombies 4. Apparently, fans have no complaints when it comes to the CG department. As a reminder, a lot of viewers were disappointed by the CGI used in Zombies 2. There have been, however, some issues with the fact that the creators of Zombies are in love with CGI effects, and they often use these effects in the franchise, even sometimes when they aren't necessary. There are other fans who believe there should have been more focus on Bucky and the rest, and focusing on Addison and Zed for most of the film was a huge mistake, considering the fact that this is the last movie of the franchise. As much as we wanted to see Addison and Zed's happily ever after, we also wanted them to focus on other characters, as they've been part of this journey as well. The third film starts off with Addison preparing for the big cheer-off while her boyfriend tries hard to get into college. Their plans get interrupted by the arrival of aliens, Alon, played by Matt Cornett, Ace Ben, played by Terry Hu, and A. Lee, played by Kira Tantio. They come to Seabrook in order to find a map that will take them to Utopia. A big reveal follows. Addison is an alien, and Trevor Chorchman did a great job with his performance of Bucky in all 3 films. But were we actually disappointed that he wasn't given more screen time and storylines and, well, a proper conclusion? A lot of fans believe that this character was really underused in the third installment. Eliza, played by Kylie Russell, is also given less screen time, with her appearing in one scene through a computer screen. These side characters helped a lot in previous films. As she said, you need to smash that like button if you want to see Zombies 4. Now, seriously, these characters practically built the story alongside Zed and Addison, and limiting their screen time in the last films seems wrong. Do you guys think of this as a mistake? Let us know. The issue with Bucky brings us to one question. Is Bucky an alien in Zombies 3? So in the third installment of the successful franchise, we discover that Addison's grandmother, Angie, is an alien. Her hair turned white after she spent many years on Earth, which also explains why Addison's hair is white as well. Her hair changes color once she gets the alien powers. Anyways, now that the female protagonist is biologically half alien, what exactly is her cousin Bucky? If Addison and Bucky share a grandmother, Bucky would have to be half alien as well. Why wasn't this question addressed in the last film?
Mom, where was Grandma Angie from?
Seabrook, dear.
Another mistake viewers think ruins the third film is the lack of character development. Shortly after the premiere of the third installment, Trevor Chorchman told J14 that if another continuation happens, he would love to see his character grow a little bit. I'd hope to see a side of him that isn't all about himself. But with that being said, that's what I think makes him so funny. Kylie Russell told J14 that she would love it if her character can be more open with her emotions. A lot of fans think that Zombies 3 had the same plot as Zombies 2 and Zombies. The reason some fans think that Zombies 3 was predictable is that the film uses similar storylines as the first and the second installment, making the story more of the same. These new species that arrive in the third film are waiting for the werewolves, the zombies, and the humans to accept them, and that's exactly what we've seen before in the first and second Zombies films. While we agree with this part, we also agree with the fact that there is a reason why the writers use a similar plot in the 3 films. You see, humans are stubborn stubborn with their mistakes and often make the same mistake twice, which is what happened in the franchise. The residents of Seabrook needed to go through the same experience at least a couple of times until they learned how to accept each other's differences and live in harmony together. Now, we understand this. We understand why some fans believe the plot is predictable. We get it, really. But saying that there's no chemistry between Milo Manheim and Meg Donnelly? Really? Some viewers claim that the biggest issue in the franchise is a lack of chemistry between Donnelly and Manheim. According to them, the actors made Addison and Zed awful, and that ruins the franchise because after all, they're the main leads of this movie. Does any of you agree with this? Let us know before we go back to Addison's identity. So if Addison isn't the true alpha of the werewolves, then who is? Addison's an alien and we cleared that up, but since we believe she's the actual true alpha we were expecting to see, who is taking her place in Zombies 3? Will this alpha get introduced in the fourth potential movie? The fact that Addison wasn't a werewolf and she led them to the power source anyway confuses a lot of fans. Also, it was stated that the true alpha was a werewolf. Some fans believe that Addison is in fact the great alpha, but that's not confirmed and we think the film should have addressed this issue. There's another question that bothers us. Do Addison and Zed end up together? Yeah, after going through every struggle you can imagine, Addison and Zed end up together in the end. Even though there was a moment we thought they would have to live apart, Addison decided to return to Seabrook and was reunited with their friends, family, and boyfriend. At the start of their relationship, they had to keep their dating a secret because, you know, zombies weren't quite welcomed in Seabrook back then. But they end the franchise together. The only problem is that we won't find out whether they stay together in their college years, and we won't find out whether they get married, have children, grow old together. Now, there's some people who claim the Zombies franchise is racist, and we don't agree with this one, but we feel the need to mention it after doing some research and finding out that a big number of people agree with this. The fact that zombies are kept separate from normal people who live in the town is an issue itself for a lot of people. And then we have the werewolves, a group of people that were there long before humans and were forced to move out from their land, and their magic was stolen from them just so people could power the town. Some viewers think that this is a similar story to the one with Columbus and Indigenous Americans. The fact that these issues are solved by Addison, the popular kind-hearted cheerleader, is wrong for some people. The solution, according to these viewers, would be for Disney to include a diverse cast ensemble and perhaps a darker color protagonist that could solve problems just like Addison did. Do you guys think that the Zombies is racist? Now, we can't disagree with the fact that the final film in the trilogy left us with questions, a lot of questions. Honestly, I have so many questions regarding the Zombies universe. Do the zombies only want to eat brains? Can you smash that subscribe button and notification bell? Can a zombie and a human make a baby? Do people ever get eaten by zombies, you know, by accident? We'll see you in the next video.